Hey family, it's our last day and last full day in Jamaica. Vacation time is almost over. We still got quite a few things to do around the house. It's hot today. It's been raining. Oh my gosh. So we are coming to the end of this lovely vacation, but we'll bring you more footage. I promise, I'll bring more footage from our time here when we are here, because we're not here every day. So the times that we do come, I'll share that adventure with you, because we'll hopefully be done soon with our home here and get it all nice and set up. It's gonna be a good look. Yeah, we've been working on it for a long time, so we're at the finish line finally. But vacation done. We're getting ready to get back in the garden. Man, I know we had some rain in the forecast, but I'm telling you right now, I'm not even trying to think about it, because let's see if everything worked the way I set it up. If it did, that'll be great. But if not, then hey, we'll do it again. So hopefully the garden behaved itself while we were gone, and I look forward to bringing you some good footage coming here soon when I do my little survey when we get back. So we still have 2 days, but I just wanted to chime in. I didn't record everything now because we have so much to do, and picking up this camera every 5 seconds is just not how the vacation was gonna go this time around. But the next time we come back, we'll have more footage in the yard, and so you can get to see some things around and stuff like that. I'll carry you around a little bit more than this trip, because we're just super busy. But I miss you guys. Just want to say hi, and I'll probably connect this with my return video once we actually get home, and then we can see what's going on in our primary garden. And then once we come back here, then we'll start setting up the garden here. So, vacation almost over. All right, guys, I'll catch you soon here. Bye. Please, bye. It look big. Wow, that door looks sweet.
Yeah, the next thing you have to buy? You have to wash the window rat stuff.
Oh, yeah. The wrap. I'll go up here. Yeah. They're everywhere. We have lights, y'all. We have lights. Hey y'all, welcome back to the kitchen/garden. Been trying to get this camera situated since we've been back from vacation. I'm starting inside right now because if you can hear a little raspiness, just a pinch under the weather. Sometimes when you go on vacation, you're in and out of AC, you're in and out all over the place. Sometimes you tend to pick up little bugs and stuff on the way, so I think we have a little something, but nothing to write home about. But what I did do is I went in the garden today. I'm gonna take y'all out there. Oh my God, y'all. So much growth has happened since we've gotten back. But I went out and pulled me some of my nice mint. I think you guys have heard me tell you about this before. This is called Lipia Bushy. It is a nice mint. It's not like peppermint or spearmint, but when I feel under the weather, I like to mix this with some rosemary. So I had that last night with my husband, And then me and hubby we'll probably have this tonight. This is fever grass, lemongrass. It's so good. It's good for cold and flu. So is rosemary. I don't think I have the flu. It's just something going on here. You know, I just started sneezing and whatnot. But anyway, in my pot, I have a mixture. So last night we did the mint and we did some rosemary. Today I went ahead and took mint, rosemary, and then I put some fever grass in there. So this is the tea that I am drinking. If you saw that. This is a little fuzzy. It's the tea I'm drinking currently. Let me turn it off so it can finish steeping, and then I'll be ready to drink that here in a minute. Okay, let me take y'all outside. So let me tell you something. Since we've gotten back, it's been raining, y'all, on and off. I might need to put my little hat on. I guess I'm fine. It's slowed down some, but it just finished storming just a minute ago. It's soaking wet out here, so I don't know how much I can walk through because I don't have on my rain boots, which are outside. And before I left, I was gonna bring them in here. They have spiders in them. They've made a home, and I don't feel like fighting with that right now. I usually don't leave them out there, but I did. Now the spiders in there. Anyway, y'all. So it's sprinkling now, but it just literally stopped storming. First of all, let me show you guys what I did before I went on vacation. So what I was telling you, I'm getting wet now. I did a makeshift setup for my plants. So just to guarantee that they would have water while we were on vacation. And it worked for the most part because there was rain in the forecast, and I said, easy peasy, let me water everything before we go, and then I'll set these little containers up to see if they'll hold water while we're gone. And for the most part, they did. Let me tip some of this. So what I did, here's my thyme, which is looking very well. And this is the last little bit of time that I have left. As you can see, it has been raining, y'all. So the water filled up from what I put in here. I only put enough just to kind of get it through the time that I knew we would be gone. And then once it got low, the rain would fill it up the rest of the way. Well, you see it's wet out here. Same thing for these. The problem is peppers don't really like too much water. They like it, but they don't like too much. And the other problem I had is this morning glory, which I'll get to that in a minute. But this one's doing pretty well for the most part. And it's fruiting. They actually all started fruiting, but I think they're getting too much water at this point because it has not stopped raining, y'all. I've had to come out here and dump this thing a couple of times. I might just go ahead and empty it because it's still raining now. And as far as the pests I'm getting ready to discuss with you, I'm gonna tell you why they're here. But that's this. One of my cabbages that I relocated out of the two is doing very well, although it is getting extremely wet up because if you can see, the soil is saturated because, again, it won't stop raining. So the little thing that I did, it worked. I think what I should have done is move them a little bit closer down this way towards the door where they'll still get some rain. Look at my glasses getting wet. It's raining now. Well, they'll get some rain, but not get saturated. So that's that. Now, what's doing very well is my cherry tree. Look at this, y'all. If y'all saw when I put this here, you saw it. It's soaking wet because it's still raining. But yes, the cherry tree is doing very well. It's just growing like a weed. So I want to put this in a bigger pot where it can drain more. Still get some good rainwater, but drain a little bit better. So that's what's happening with that. My volunteer avocado seed that I found as I was cleaning out the garden, it's doing really, really well. It's loving all this rainwater, so we're going to leave it here and let it get bigger and then do something with that here soon. Y'all see this purple cabbage? It is taking forever to do whatever it thinks it's going to do. I don't know, but I'm leaving it. It's not dead. It's very strong. So we're just going to leave it there and just keep it in prayer. All right, now my other peppers and tomatoes. So what I did with them, and I see the pests have made it over here now. They started fruiting while I was gone. I came back to this nice little lovely tomato, but the problem is, as you can see, I gotta get these old leaves off of there, and I do see a little bit of whitefly activity over here, but you see it's still alive. Same with the peppers here. I cut some of these off. I actually harvested some of the peppers over there. That one just grew back, and this one is probably getting too much water. So basically what I did is I just took containers, put my pots in there, filled them with water, and I let them have some water while we were out. But also I made it in a spot where it was available, so then when it did rain, they were able to get some rain, fresh rainwater, so they wouldn't be thirsty while we were gone. So the culprit, this freaking morning glory, as beautiful as it is, and as much as I love it, y'all, it's gotta go. The reason I say that is because the mealybugs and whiteflies absolutely love this, and they are creating so much pest damage over here. It is ridiculous. Now, look at them. Look at them. And that's just lightweight. I don't even want to show you up under the leaves for the rest of them. They are completely covered on this morning glory. So the morning glory, although as beautiful as it is, and I'm not saying I would never grow it again, this is just not the place to be for it, because the pests get on there, which they love. They're getting the sap from this plant and the beautiful flowers that it brings, and they're traveling. They're traveling. So the good news in the garden, I didn't lose much from what was already gone. I didn't lose much of anything. I will say this, the lettuce that I harvested, it already grew back. It's growing back. The Swiss chard, my God, just the growth on this thing is, it's amazing. And the one thing I love about this in the green stalk, the pests don't bother it here, which is really good, because when I had it in the grow bed, it was demolished by whatever was out there. I also have some turnips. It looks like they're ready. Some of them might be ready for harvesting. It looks like. I see some of them pushed up. The carrots, I can't really tell right now, but as you can see, they're hanging out. So I may have carrots in there, y'all. The leeks are still doing good. They're growing slow, but they're okay. More Swiss chard down there and more turnips. It's doing really, really well. And since I cut back the broccoli rabe, got the pest-ridden broccoli rabe from over here, and that was being choked by morning glory, this one came back up. And you know, it's due to the rain, you know. That little tomato looks like it wants to do something, y'all. So I really didn't lose much of anything throughout the green stalk. It pretty much held its own. I was shocked to see that Swiss chard. Like, that is amazing, y'all. Outstanding. And I'll give this some time, because it's still red out here. I want it to stop raining so I can come out here and do what I need to do. But I want to check those carrots down there and see if they're ready for harvesting. It's been about the right time, so let's see. What I do want to show you, we can just go ahead and consider this a garden tour, because baby, it won't stop raining for me to get out here and do anything. So I just want to show you this massive growth that has taken place out here, and we have not been out here. So the bananas, I'll go check them in just a second. I'm sure they're doing fine, but let me tell y'all something. Oh my God, if you can hear me walk with the ground is saturated, y'all, because it has not stopped raining. This volunteer papaya tree that we've had, it just sprung out of nowhere. At this point, it cannot be moved, and who's gonna mess with it? Y'all, look at this thing. That is that little papaya tree that volunteered back here next to my leaf of life. Look at this thing. I kid you not, like, this is crazy, y'all. Look at the leaves on it. It doesn't even look real. I'm guessing, I don't even know if this is a male or female yet. It looks like it is a female. I think I see some fruit coming finally, y'all. Hold on, let me try to reach you in there. That looks like it might be fruity. So I think we got a female. Oh my gosh. This thing is massive. You see it. I'm not kidding. Look at that. That is crazy. Oh, I haven't even shown y'all the best of the best. So if you skipped the video or didn't see, when I originally dropped my seeds back over here for butternut squash, I believe I mixed up the seeds, y'all, and I planted pumpkin, which is fine because I had already cleared out the garden because of the rain and pests and the sun just burning up everything over here. My intention was to clear it out and plant some other stuff. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and let the pumpkin have it, y'all. Look at this. It's everywhere. It's doing what it did the last time I actually did plant it on purpose, but it's doing what it wants. And I'm gonna let it, y'all. The pumpkin is going. It's just going, and we're gonna let it happen. This is the kind of space that pumpkin need because they like to run. So we're gonna let the pumpkin have it, y'all. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? And where the papaya volunteered, that's actually where I originally planted my pumpkin seeds. And it was absolutely beautiful. I had pumpkin on there, but we had such a squash bug problem back here that it just couldn't take off. So this is what's happening now. Since I cleared this, the pumpkin actually have this, and I'm just gonna leave that just like that. Now let me take you over here. I did get rid of the one big beef steak tomato because, of course, when we got back, it was gone. I mean, we couldn't do nothing with it, so it's gone. This is the one here that's left. It looks like it's trying to do something. I'm gonna leave it for a little bit. If I see that it's not gonna make it, we're just gonna go ahead and pull it because the sun burnt up all of this. My beautiful basil too, it got burnt up while we were gone. So I'm thinking to chop off the top. There's some new leaves on the bottom. Maybe we can salvage those, but again, you know, between the sun and everything else out here, it is what it is, y'all. But we not gonna shed no tears over it, honestly. What else? The one pepper plant that was left, it's doing just fine. It does have some pests on it, but you know, it's trying. It's really trying. It's trying to give me some more pepper, so we're gonna rock with that. The little pest that's on there, I mean, you know, it's gonna be like that. And especially with the rain, if you can't get out here to deal with them, they're gonna eat up everything. I will say now, to my pineapples that are out here, they've gotten taller. So they're in an element, they're in places where they can drain and receive. So they've gotten some good rainwater and they've been able to drain. So they've grown up really nice. So I'd say maybe another year or so, we might have a pineapple. You know, they take time. I just think at this point in stage in the year, I'm not looking for it. So, okay. Oh my goodness. So my pepper plants that were over here, they're holding on by a thread, you know, and I can't get under there because of what I'm about to show you. It's just nicely overgrown. Here's my pigeon peas. They are taller than me, y'all. Look at this. Look at these pigeon peas. This is crazy, y'all. We would definitely have a harvest here soon. You know, I know we're gonna get pigeon peas for Christmas. Like, this is crazy. Look at this. This started from 2 little pigeon peas. I swear to you, that's all we planted right there. And this was just one. I can see the storm where it has blown this one down a little bit. But if you see the base of it, it's not going anywhere. This is the pigeon peas. Y'all, I'm gonna walk away and let y'all see this. Look at this. All pigeon peas. This is all pigeon peas. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, you saw me before I left here. It didn't look like this, but I'm telling you, the rain has not stopped, and this is what the plants love. Even my pear tree, my avocado, look at this baby. Look at that. And you can see from where I'm standing. This is crazy, y'all. Just massive, massive growth. Like, look at this. I'm gonna take you back here so you can see. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh, and my chilies, they've grown up. I don't even need to dig back there. Look at them. The chili peppers are coming out for me just to pick them. So, crazy, y'all. The zinnias have made a comeback, even though the wind blew them over. They're still growing up. They're laying down and growing up. I don't even see my ginger anymore. I know it's down there. So it may be time to harvest it. I'll have to move that out the way when it's not so wet out here. The banana tree that my husband transplanted, look at that big baby. Y'all, if you've been watching me back to back, you know this hasn't gone on long. This is crazy growth. Like, the rain is what the plants want. So that's what they've been doing. Squishy, squishy. I wore the wrong shoes out here. And here's the one I planted. This was given to me by my dad. And I believe this is also a female. I think I see something coming up on it. So we may have papaya on both of those trees. But to tell you the backstory about that one, that's the seed from the same papaya that my dad gave me to eat. That is the seed that volunteered over there. Okay, and what everybody's been wanting to kind of see too. Oh my God, this water is so saturated, y'all. Look at that. Those are the bananas. I'm not going through here too much because it is really, really wet over here, y'all. And it's still sprinkling. Look at them, y'all. Beautiful. Yeah. If it keeps raining like this, we'll probably have some more growing. And the other side, forget it. If you hear me squishing through here, it is soaked out here, y'all. I gotta go dry my feet off. But really haven't lost much, y'all. It's been pretty good. And just waiting to get out here. But I'm telling you, like, the rain has not stopped. It hasn't stopped for anybody. So yeah, that's just my little mini garden tour. Just to let y'all know, I'm still here. I'm just waiting for a time to get out here when it's not so wet, and it's getting ready to start raining again. But it's been storming all day, and it's been raining since we got back. Just crazy. But as you can see, the little makeshift thing, we can tweak it, but it does work. And that morning glory has got to go. It's too much pest stuff going on with that. Let me go back in because even the ducks are leaving, y'all. Let me dry off my feet. But yeah, y'all, that's the garden. It's still doing good, and just waiting for the rain to clear out, man. This is crazy. I woke up to rain this morning. It's been raining all day. It just stopped briefly, still sprinkling out there, and it's getting ready to start raining again. So it's just been coming in waves. I'm not complaining. The only thing I'm complaining about is that I can't get out here and weed and move some things out that really just don't need to be there for the time being. But for the most part, it's getting what it needs. It's getting more than what I could give it. So yeah, y'all, just welcome back. And oh yeah, we ready now. Make my tea. But yes, so I would share a cup of tea with you guys, but I'm on my break, and I just stepped outside because there's a break in the rain, just to let you know I'm still here. I'm just waiting for this weather to pull it together. So yeah, y'all, welcome back. I am officially back. So let me go ahead and take care of my sinus nasally, whatever is going on here, and get my tail back out here in this garden. Hopefully maybe tomorrow, because I really want to take the plants that have been sitting in the little makeshift watering system, if you want to call it that. I want to take them and move them into a drier spot where they can start to just root. I don't want them to get root rot because it's been so wet out there. We definitely don't want that. So we have tomatoes growing. We want to go ahead and let them do their thing. So that's that, y'all. And I'll keep you posted. I'm just waiting for a dry day, because as soon as we actually drove back home from the airport in rain, y'all. I mean, like rain, like monsoon sheets. You can't see nothing. And it's been raining literally almost every freaking day since we've been back. So all this weekend it rained. So yeah, man, it's just, I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. This is my kind of weather. I'll light me a candle, pull up a little good book, or watch a movie, or just, light my candle and just work it in with some little soft music playing in the background. This is my element. So I don't mind the rain. It's just when you have yard work to do, is a slight burden. But anyway, y'all, I am back. Don't let me start the rambling because I do miss talking to y'all. So let me get on back to work, and I will catch you guys hopefully in the morning, or we can at least move the plants. I would like to do that. I want to get rid of that morning glory, take the tomatoes up. I'm going to put it in the top tier of my green stock. That's why I would like to have it, because you know it's going to grow up, and I want it to have a good space right now, especially because our weather's so flip-floppy. There's a cold front coming, and I'm all for the cold front. However, when it leaves, we're gonna be back into whatever 90s plus, and our heat indexes have the highest I've seen was 116, y'all. So it's been terribly hot, and that's why I've been focusing all the plants on the patio, outside of the sun, so they can stay somewhat protected. But as you see, you know, it's better than not. So like I said, although we've lost some things while we're on vacation, really didn't lose much. I mean, the pests are going to come. There's nothing you can do about that. And I'm surprised they look like they do, all things considered, for the time that we were gone. So I'd say the garden's doing great. And the growth that you've seen, I'm surprised, because I didn't think those pigeon peas would blow up like that. I didn't think the papaya would be like that. I just came back, I'm like, what in the world happened? It's the rain. This is when we get, you know, the time where we plant our seeds for fall. My cabbages, I'm hoping that they do very well with the seasonal change, and that I can hopefully get some more out there. But the one out of the two looks pretty good for the transplant. That was just a test to see how it would do with this weather that we've been having. So far, so good. So if the other ones transplant well, then fine. If not, this is the opportune time for me to go ahead and drop some seeds, because we typically have a nice fall, so I don't have to worry about them burning up. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm back, y'all. All right, well, I have a couple of little clips from while we were on vacation. I'm gonna stick that with this, just to give you just some more, you know, just to see what we did while we were traveling. It wasn't much, y'all. We had a lot of work to do at our house, so we're almost done, and I'll be sharing that with you once I get all my clips and stuff together, before and after. It's been a long journey, but I won't take you through from the very first, but just get you caught up just to see. So if you're thinking about building in Jamaica, or you know, just abroad, you can get to see the process, and then we'll talk about it, because I'm telling you, this has been a long journey, and we're now at the finish line, and we're so excited, and I look forward to sharing that with y'all. So we're beefing up the traveling in this channel along with the garden, because if you read my bio, this is also with me traveling. We just haven't really gone anywhere. Not, you know, just traveling. We haven't really gone anywhere. We've gone on vacation, but we haven't gone anywhere to the point where I felt comfortable enough to share with you all. But we're at the stage now where we can start adding those sprinkles in here, along with the garden. And don't get it twisted. We will have a garden in our other home. Yes. That is a necessity. So let me go take care of my stuff. I see it in my eyes too. Yeah, it's just some little puffy stuff going on around my sinuses, so we gotta go take care of that. Let me go and sip my tea. But the tea, you guys, just if you feel under the weather, that I use my teas for everything. I resort to medicine when it's absolutely necessary, and that's usually like antibiotic. But you have garlic for that too. But I took lemongrass, rosemary, and mint. You can use your choice of mint, because I know everyone doesn't have this type of mint in their yard. But I just took a couple of sprigs, nice water, boils. Sometimes I put pieces of ginger in there too, and then I'll eat the ginger once I'm done drinking. But yeah, that's for this little sinus thing going on. That's what we're having for tea today. So I will catch you guys on another video. Let me go take care of my tea, and I'll talk to you later.